Hello and welcome to Overanalyzed. My name is Levi. Today I'll be covering District 10 6A. Teams in this district we have Mesquite, Mesquite Horn, North Forney, Rockwall, Rockwall Heath, Royce City, and Tyler Legacy. Movement in this district, Dallas Skyline goes to 11 6A. North Mesquite goes down to District 12 5A. North Forney and Royce City come in from District 13 5A. So it remains at 7 teams, same as last alignment. Let's see, location of this district, we are Mesquite, Rockwall, east of Dallas, that kind of area. Getting to, we have Horn, got first, lost an area to Duncanville by 18 after beating Rowlett in by district. Then went 11-1 in district, splitting with Tyler Legacy, winning by 13, then losing by, it says losing by 10, I don't believe so. The last two district games were a little bit, they won both of them, but by margins a little bit less than they might have expected. They beat Skyline by 3 and then Rockwall by 5, having beaten them by a lot more in the previous rounds. So Horn, they lost to Tyler Legacy by 3, and then they had beaten Skyline by 18 and Rockwall by 15, and then the second round they beat Legacy by 16, and then Skyline by 3, and Rockwall only by 5. So a little bit of that stretch there from the other 3 playoff teams. They have 14 players up on the roster and 7 seniors. Next we have Tyler Legacy, got second, lost an area to DeSoto. DeSoto. They lost by 30 after beating Lakeview Centennial by about the same. They went 10-2 in district. They lost to Skyline in the first district game in overtime. And then they obviously had the split with Horn. Both of the Rockwall games were extremely close, being decided by 2 points and then 4 points. The other Skyline game was decided by 12 points. They have 15 players up on the roster and 7 seniors. Next we have Rockwall, got third, lost an area to Lake Ridge, Mansfield Lake Ridge by 14. They went 8-4 in district. They lost to the top 2 teams. They had the pretty close games that I mentioned previously. The Skyline games were both pretty close as well, although they did win both of them. Rockwall has 13 players up on the roster and 5 seniors. They are missing 5 grad years though, so they're missing a couple there. So we have Royce City at first in their district, District 13. It was them and Highland Park, North Forney, and I want to say Crandall. Yes, it was Crandall. So a pretty good district there. You might say they they beat Heath by a lot. They beat Tyler Legacy by 1. They lost to Rockwall by 3 in non-district play. They made it to the regional quarters and lost to Red Oak by 8. They beat Waco University and Lufkin both by quite a bit in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. They have 11 players up on the roster and 2 seniors. Next we have North Forney, got third in their district, District 13. They lost in the regional semis to Frisco Memorial after beating Midlothian, Mount Pleasant, and Highland Park. Pretty good lineup if you ask me, which is why they only won by 8, 6, and 3. They lost by 11 to Frisco Memorial. Pretty good, a decent size loss and normal size loss, I guess. They played Rockwall twice, and they lost once in overtime by 2, and then the other one by 3 in regulation. They have 7 players up on the roster and 1 senior. So it's going to be a great district. For time's sake, I'm not going to cover Mesquite and Heath, but they both have pretty good continuity. They don't have a whole lot of seniors. Mesquite got 6th and Heath got 7th. They both had somewhat close games to. They had a standard season. They had somewhat close games to 3rd and 4th to like maybe third or 4th or 5th place, and not as close games to 1st, 2nd, or 3rd place. So final predictions time. I have Royce City at 12-0, Horn at 10-2, Tyler Legacy at 6-6, North Forney at 5-7, Rockwell at 4-8, Mesquite at 3-9, and Heath at 2-10. So I have a three-way split between Tyler Legacy, North Forney, and Rockwell, and a three-way split between Rockwell, Mesquite, and Heath, and a split between North Forney and Mesquite. So big thing here, I have Royce City, the third team in the last 4 districts to come into first year in the new 6A alignment, coming up from 5A and getting first. It's Royce City, along with, if you remember earlier today, it was Wiley East, and yesterday, District 7 was Highland Park as well. I have them all coming up from 5A and doing extremely well. As you can see, I have I really didn't know what to do for the rest of it for 3 through 7. I could see any of them making the playoffs. That's how good this district is, and definitely District 9 is in trouble because I think this district might have even gotten better in the new alignment. So yeah, that's all I have for District 10, 6A. Tomorrow is going to be District 11 and 12. We'll cover DeSoto and Duncanville and Cedar Hill and Lake Ridge and the other Mansfield schools and Mansfield Legacy and all them. And then we'll cover the poor souls who have to play them in the first round of playoffs. District 12, that is. So yeah, that's all I have. And as always, until next time, thanks for watching.